What? Huh? Huh? Ma? Is that you?
Easy. Easy. Don't get up so quickly. How are you feeling?
Oh, hold on. You shot me!
No. I saved your life. My arrow was tipped with a unique paralytic poison. It slowed your heart and kept you from bleeding out. Had I intended to kill you, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Fair enough.
All I had hoped was to capture Mercer alive.
Why capture Mercer alive?
Mercer must be brought before the guild to answer for what he's done. He needs to pay for Gallus's murder.
But how will you prove it now?
My purpose in using Snowvale Sanctum to ambush Mercer wasn't simply for irony's sake. Before both of you arrived, I recovered a journal from Gallus's remains. I suspect the information we need is written inside.
Well, what's it say?
I wish I knew. The journal is written in some sort of language I've never seen before.
Perhaps it could be translated.
Enther. Gallus's friend at the College of Winterhold. Of course.
Whoa, you're a lucky girl, Carlia, because I am the Archmage of the College of Winterhold. So I can get into contact with Enther really easily.
Do you have Gallus's journal?
Yes, but there is a problem.
Problem? Let me see it. No, this is just like Gallus. A dear friend, but always too clever for his own good. He's written all of the text in the Falmer language.
Can you translate it?
No. However, I know someone who might. The court wizard of Markarth, Calselmo, may have the materials you need to get this journal translated.
Yes, here's Markarth, just a beautiful city, admiring the building, watching a murder. Ooh! Well, hello. It's a little armored mud crab. Must be anniversary edition stuff. Hello, Calselmo.
What are you doing here? The excavation site is
Tolfdir?
I don't need any
What are you doing here, Tolfdir?
the most recognized scholar on the Tamar in all of Tamriel.
Hey, your crab is like bugging out, even going into the floor.
I'm sorry, I got to
Sorry, were you saying something? I was too busy focusing on your crab. Man, that thing is so cool.
You have committed crime.
No, I didn't. Time for murder. Take a roll of paper, need some charcoal, and I need to come over here. Took a couple bodies, but I managed to do it. It's quite the tale.
I understand. This is intriguing, but highly disturbing.
I can't hear that phrase anymore. I can't hear that phrase anymore without thinking about the Skyrim gamer poops. If you guys know what I'm talking about, then you understand why I can't hear that phrase the same anymore.
Gallus also repeatedly mentions his strong belief that Mercer desecrated something known as the Twilight Sepulchre.
Shadows preserve us. So it's true.
I'm not familiar with the Twilight Sepulchre. What is it? What's Mercer Frey done?
I'm sorry, Enther. I can't say. All that matters is we deliver your translation to the guild immediately. Farewell, Enther. Words can't express.
It's all right, Carlia. You don't have to say a word.
Thank you, Winter.
If trying to rid yourself of stolen goods becomes a burden and you find yourself in Winterhold, visit me at the college.
I mean, I am the Archmage, so coming to college will not be difficult.
I wanted you to have this. It belonged to Gallus, but given the circumstances, I think he'd approve.
Yes, so Carlisle, you said this was really important to Gallus. Sorry to say, but I don't really need this, so goodbye.
Please, lower your weapons so we can speak. I have proof that you've all been misled.
No tricks, Carlia, or I'll cut you down where you stand. Now what's this so-called proof you speak of?
I have Gallus's journal. I think you'll find its contents disturbing.
Let me see. No, it can't be. This can't be true. I've known known Mercer too long.
It's true, Brynjolf. Every word. Mercer's been stealing from the guild for years, right under your noses.
Right, the 8. It's gone. Everything's gone. Get in here, all of you.
Oh, shit.
I need you to break into Mercer's home and search for anything that could tell us where he's gone.
Alright, got the plans.
Scoured the town and I've spoken. Shore's beard. He's going after the eyes of the Falmer. That was Gallus's pet project. If he gets his hands on them, you can be certain he'll be gone for good and set up for life.
Do we have to stop him?
Agreed.
Just outside the rift, beyond the southeast gate is a small path cut up the mountainside. At the end of that path is a clearing and an old standing stone. I'd ask you both to meet me there.
What's the significance of this place?
This is the headquarters of the Nightingales, cut into the mountainside by the first of our kind. We've come to seek the edge we need to defeat Mercer Frey. If you'll both proceed to the armory to don your Nightingale armor, we can begin the oath.
This is enough to make your head spin.
Yep. Now it's time for me to get the Nightingale armor. Armor looks sick, doesn't it?
Okay, lass. We've got these get-ups on. Now what?
Beyond this gate is the first step in becoming a Nightingale.
Whoa there, lass. I appreciate the armor, but becoming a Nightingale? That was never discussed.
To hold any hope of defeating Mercer, we must have Nocturnal at our backs. If she's to accept you as one of her own, an arrangement must be struck.
What sort of arrangement? I need to know the terms.
The terms are quite simple, Brynjolf. Nocturnal will allow you to become a Nightingale and use your abilities for whatever you wish. And in return, both in life and in death, you must serve as a guardian of the Twilight Sepulchre.
So just like every other Daedric Prince. Have you noticed that? Like, you can serve like every single Daedric Prince in the game with no repercussions. It's kind of funny.
Now that you've transacted the oath, it's time to reveal the final piece of the puzzle to you. Mercer's true crime.
He's done more?
Mercer was able to unlock the guild's vault without 2 keys because of what he stole from the Twilight Sepulchre, the skeleton key. By doing this, he's compromised our ties to Nocturnal, and in essence, caused our luck to run dry.
So the key unlocks any door?
Well, yes, but the key isn't only restricted to physical barriers. All of us possess untapped abilities, the potential to wield great power securely sealed within our minds. Once you realize the key can access these traits, potential becomes limitless.
Sounds like no one should possess that power.
Good. Then you understand why this is about more than just Mercer's lust for power. If the key isn't returned to its lock in the Twilight Sepulchre, things will never be the same for the guild.
Okay, so we're here at the Dwarven Ruin. Well, actually I'm above the Dwarven Ruin. And I learned something recently, and I want to test it out. I already dropped a quick save just in case. So, I learned that if you use the Become Ethereal Shout, and then jump to your death, it actually won't damage you. I learned correct. Okay, that was awesome. Oh, shit. Hi. Oh, there you guys are.
Mercer's been here. I hope we aren't too late.
So you guys did kill the bandits back there?
Brynjolf and I found them like that. Mercer's doing.
Huh.
We have to catch up to him before it's too late.
I'm ready. Let's go.
We should tread carefully. I wouldn't be surprised if he's left behind a few surprises for us. It's Mercer. Look, down there.
I'm on it, lass. Damn it. There's no way through.
Hey, he just bumped into that Falmer and he just fell and died.
He's toying with us. He wants us to follow.
He is so good that he literally just bumps into the Falmer and kills them. I wish I could be that good. Alright, fine. You want to fight? I'm so glad my armor is enchanted. Man, I feel like a powerhouse right now. Okay, let's take on Big Boy right here. This seems too easy with just my bound bow. I think he's broken. Dude, he wasn't even fighting back. I thought this was actually going to be a problem. Well, now you guys finally show up. You know, you guys missed all the fun. What the hell? I think this is where Mercer is. It is.
And he hasn't seen us yet. Brynjolf, watch the door.
Aye, lass. Nothing's getting by me.
Climb down that ledge. See if you can...
Carlia, when will you learn you can't get the drop on me?
Oh, shit.
When Brynjolf brought you before me, I could feel a sudden shift in the wind. And at that moment, I knew it would end with one of us at the end of a blade.
Give me the key, Mercer.
What's Carlia been filling your head with? Tales of thieves with honor? Oaths ripe with falsehoods and broken promises? Nocturnal doesn't care about you, the key, or anything having to do with the guild.
I don't... It's not about Nocturnal. This is personal.
Revenge, is it? Have you learned nothing from your time with us? When will you open your eyes and realize how little my actions differ from yours? Both of us lie, cheat, and steal to further our own end.
Well, you're not wrong. The difference is I still have honor.
It's clear you'll never see the skeleton key as I do, as an instrument of limitless wealth. Instead, you've chosen to fall over your own foolish code.
If anyone falls, it will be you.
Then the die is cast, and once again my blade will taste nightingale blood.
Bruce?
Haha! Dead! Left eye of Falmer. Skeleton key. Diamond. Whoa! This dude was loaded! Will you just break? Thank you.
All that remains is to ensure the safe return of the skeleton key.
Sounds like it will be a simple task.
I'm afraid it's not that simple. When the skeleton key was stolen from the Twilight Sepulchre, our access to the inner sanctum was removed. The only way to bring it back will be through the Pilgrim's Path.
I take it you never used the Pilgrim's Path?
It wasn't created for the Nightingales. It was created to test those who wish to serve Nocturnal in other ways. As a consequence, I have no knowledge of what you'll be facing. I've had this bow almost my entire life, and it's never let me down. I hope it brings you the same luck.
Well, too bad I won't be using this bow because I have bound bow. Now all that's needed is to return the skeleton key. Right after I abuse it to level up my lockpicking. Okay, so I just decided to skip the entirety of the Pilgrim's Path, mainly because it's just Ysgramor's tomb again. I mean, it's a little bit better than Ysgramor's tomb, but basically you're fighting like spirits of dead nightingales, just like you were fighting old like harbingers in Ysgramor's tomb. And the only notable thing was having to go through an area by just staying in the shadows, because if you got in the light, your health would be drained. But that's pretty much it. So we're like at the end now. Oh, before I continue, I'm gonna show you guys something. So that's higher than it was because I decided to abuse the hell out of alteration, and I also trained to get my heavy armor all the way up, well, at least up to 90, and my one-handed up to 75. Lockpicking's up to 100 now. That's the reason I used the alteration thing, because I got my lockpicking maxed out. Well, I got it up to 93, and I had to, because the game kept bugging out. It would not let me get XP from lockpicking. After that, it got to the point where I got so annoyed it was taking too long that I just put on the mod Instant Mastery and got the last 7 levels I needed for lockpicking like that. And then I abused the hell out of Alteration to get all the perk points I needed. So yeah, that's what happened. I'm basically a powerhouse now. Ah, there we go, finally. Guess she's just gotta wait till the game decides to do that. But yeah, since I got a breakable lockpicks, I don't really need the skeleton key anymore. Okay. I thought the game had broken. Alright, there you go. So I just sell all my lockpicks and just keep one on me. Oh, hey, Carlia.
So, once again, the key has been stolen, and a champion returns it to the sepulchre. Now that the Ebonmere has been restored, you stand before me awaiting your accolades. A pat on your head, a kiss on your cheek.
A pat on the head would do well.
Fear not. You'll have your trinkets, your desire for power, your hunger for wealth.
Good, I want that.
I bid you to drink deeply from the Ebonmere mortal, for this is where the agent of Nocturnal is born.
What's this about becoming an agent of Nocturnal?
The circles at the base of the Ebonmere imbue you with powers befitting a Nightingale agent. The crescent moon represents the agent of shadow, the half moon for the agent of subterfuge, and the full moon for the agent of strife.
Why can't I be all three?
This is Nocturnal's way of maintaining balance.
She does the exact opposite of Todd Howard then. Here we go. Shadow Cloak of Nocturnal. With this, you can crouch and become invisible, and it makes kill animations look awesome. Well, that's going to do it for this session. I hope you guys enjoyed. I don't know if this is going to be one big video or a two-parter, but this is going to be the last thing on Skyrim you're going to see for a bit, because I actually need to get to work on something that I've been putting off for quite a while. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, take care, everybody.